There's an annoying new trend in most new cars these days, and it's really starting to tick me off. Do you want to know what it is? Well, stay tuned and find out. Hi, my name's Andy, this is the Q4 channel, and once again I'm talking from the shed. So yeah, there's a really annoying new habit I've noticed. It's mainly in the software of newish cars, and it's really starting to tick me off. Now, I first noticed this on my own car, on my own car it only affects the heater matrix. You see, on the centre console, that's the one that goes down to where your gear stick is, on that, whenever I change any of my heater matrix, if I put the temperature up or down, if I change the airflow, if I put on the maximum defrost, or if I put on the heated rear windscreen, it comes up on that centre screen telling me what I've just done. Now, this is not helpful. I just did that manoeuvre. I just gave that instruction. I pressed those buttons. Why do I need the car to tell me what I've just done? It makes no sense. And it's annoying. It's ticking me off. Now, I noticed it first with my car, and like I said, it's only on the heater matrix. But just recently I was driving a brand new vehicle, and this happened with everything like the lights, the windscreen wipers. I'm driving down the street and it starts to rain. I put on the windscreen wipers. Now, I might put them on pulse, I might leave them on auto so they automatically sense the rain and do what needs to be done for the volume of rain, or I might override that and put them on high because it's torrential rain. But whatever I do, on the dash, not the center screen this time, but on the dash, it tells me what I've just done. But it comes up like it's a warning. So not only is it not helpful, not only is it annoying, but now it's a distraction, which is dangerous. Anything that makes you take your eyes off of the road is a distraction. So what they've actually put into the car is a distraction to tell me what I've just done. So if I put the windscreen wipers on auto, a message flashes up that says windscreen wipers on auto. No rubbish, Sherlock! I've just done it! I was the one that activated that action. I don't need you to tell me what I've just done. Like my own car, I changed the airflow, I turned the temperature down, it's got a little bit warm. It comes up and says temperature, shows me where the airflow is, and that I've just dropped the temperature. Well, thanks for that, because clearly I'm suffering from Alzheimer's. No, better still, I have the brain of a goldfish, and I can't remember what I did not 1 second ago. The goldfish is better off, apparently they've got a 10-second memory. But no, 1 second ago or less, I made that action and instantly it came up and said, you've taken this action. Why are you telling me what I've just done? I know, I was the one who did it. Stop telling me nonsense like this. And it's not just the run-of-the-mill cars either. I've been running a very top-end luxury vehicle. Now, when I say top-end luxury vehicle, two names should pop into your head. Only really two. The others are good cars and might do limousine, but these are the type of vehicle that you see people being chauffeured around in. So two names should pop up into your head, and one of those names was the vehicle I was driving. So I put the rear windscreen wiper on, and a message came up on rear windscreen wiper on. I just did it. Why are you telling me? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with the people who are developing cars now that they think we are? I think it comes down to something that I was talking about in a previous video called why is driving become so bad, or bad driving on our roads. I'll try and leave a card for you here so you know which one to look out for. Jump back to that and give it a watch because I think it's worth watching. But in that I was talking about the fact that Cars now have not so much of us driving them, they've become our babysitters with all of these gadgets and gizmos in there to admittedly try and keep us safe, but people are starting to rely on them more rather than doing what they should be doing, which is driving. Well, this is like the next nanny step. Or did you wipe your bot? Have you been to the toilet before you go on a long journey? You know you've just put your heater on, don't you? Do you know that you've put your lights on? Seriously, it's treating you like you're a child. I made that action. I was the one who did that. I don't need the car to then tell me back something I just did. I'm not suffering from Alzheimer's. I haven't got the brain of a goldfish. I can remember things from one year to the next. Funny enough, I can remember things from when I was a child. I can remember things that I did yesterday, and I can also remember what I had for lunch. So I'm pretty much sure I'm going to remember that my finger leaned over and pressed a button, and I don't need the car to tell me, you just pressed a button. Do you know you pressed a button? Did you want to press a button? Are you sure that's the button you wanted to press? I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. I'm laughing about it, but it's one of those, most cars that people buy, after they've lived with them for a while, there is usually something in them that becomes a little bit of a bug. Something that makes the experience less than it could be. And this is one of those for me. It just really sodding annoys me. Every time I do, I try not to look at this, but because the buttons are directly below the screen, when I have to change the heater flow or the temperature or turn on the aircon or whatever, it tells me that I've done that, and I'm like, I know. It really is. It's really starting to tick me off, and the car I've got is a great car. I must admit, I've not been disappointed in the way it handles, the way it pulls, the engine or anything else, the comfort of it, the stability, etc. But that little piece of software that tells me back what I've just done really is starting to piss me off. Anyway, that's my little rant about it. But you will notice these on newer cars. If you're thinking of buying a new car, keep an eye out for it. Now, the new car I was driving the other day, luckily, you could go into the menu and cancel that feature. But my question was, why is that feature there to start with? Nobody asked for it. It's not needed. And quite frankly, it's insulting. So why did somebody think, oh, here's a good idea. Let's put something in that tells you what you've just done. What's next? You've turned a corner. Did you want to turn that corner? You've took your hand off the steering wheel. Put your hand back. I mean, come on. It's starting to get like your cars are your nannies now. And nobody needs nanny looking over the shoulder telling them, now come on now. You know if you don't swallow, you're going to start dribbling. It really is that kind of stuff. Anyway, rant over. Let's have a little bit of humour. Oh, before we do, if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon. That way you won't miss out on future content, even if I can't say bell icon. Also, give it a like if you've liked this video. And as always, if you feel like it, leave a comment down below. Even if you disagree with me, I still want to hear from you guys. So let's have a little bit of humour, shall we? There's a guy walking through the national forest in one of the American states when he comes across a huge, great big brown bear, and it's bearing down on him. And he's not a religious man, never has been, but all of a sudden he starts praying, please Lord, save me, please God, I will be a brilliant Christian if you save me. And this booming voice stops all motion around him. The wind stops, the bear stops chasing. He's looking around him wondering. This voice says, no, Timothy, you have been bad. You've done no good in your life. Evil deeds are what you place on yourself. I will not save you from this bear. And he goes, but please, I can change. He goes, you are beyond redemption, Timothy. face yourself for the maker that I am and your place in hell. He goes, well, God, please, if you are still listening, then at least grant me one favour, one wish. If you won't let me become a Christian and change my ways, please turn the bear into a Christian. The voice doesn't say anything for a second or two, and then it comes back and goes, very well, the bear shall be a Christian. And then movement starts again, and the bear screeches to a halt, gets down on its knees, and he thinks, oh, thank you, I knew that'd work, I'm saved. But then his fears come back when he hears the bear say in perfect English, Father, for what we are about to receive. He's saying the dinner prayer. Anyway, as always, you people out there, be happy, be healthy, but above all else, take care of yourself, because if you don't, who will? Bye bye now.